Good evening, friends and followers. Welcome to another Wolf IT video. This is Foti. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the restoration of a Samsung Galaxy A12. These were released, I believe, in 2021. Nice little phone. A bit of background on this project, but before we continue, I would like to remind you to please like and subscribe to the channel, like this video. Your comments are always appreciated. Also, this video is not sponsored by any company. However, I have started a new business venture. You can visit www.wolfitservices.com. Again, that's www.wolfitservices.com for all your IT related needs, both consumer and professional. With that out of the way, a little bit of background on this project. I had purchased a12 uh, about a year ago now in a tech lot. So the screen was smashed on it. I bought the parts for it. I bought a screen, battery, and some other small parts that it needed. I went to take the phone apart, and the motherboard was glued to the old frame, and I ended up snapping it on attempting to remove it from the frame to replace the screen. So I was basically stuck with a bunch of parts. Rolling forward to a little over a month ago, I was browsing eBay and I found another A12 fairly smashed up. This is actually the old screen. Um, I had really no hopes for it, but it was cheap enough, so I decided to pull the trigger. It came in, I hooked it up to a USB voltmeter. It was drawing current, so I decided to proceed with the refurbishment. So I got everything installed, went to power up the phone. It is not powering up. Um, so I'm not sure if I didn't plug in something correctly or what is going on. That is what we're going to be investigating in today's video. So these covers are basically snap-on plastic. I've already got this pried because, as I said, it was in the tasting phases. So you do is just get a plastic pick up underneath here and carefully work around the edges, removing the clips. Uh, Very careful because this does have a fingerprint sensor power button. So where's my sponger? Let me go ahead and remove that. Get this out of the way for now. And let's get this bad boy open. Now I was getting some voltage. Um, so I believe it's a display connector. So let's just get this open and have a look. Not going to worry about the screws. I'll get them later. Let's get this open. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws on the top and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws on the bottom. What I like about the Samsungs, as you may already know, is most of them do use the same screw size, but I still like to use my mat, my work mat, and kind of get them in a rough, uh, yeah, unless they pop out, I'm not worrying about it. Um, so let's get this, come on, let's get this bad boy. I really need to invest in a power screwdriver. If you guys actually have any recommendations, please shoot them in the comments below. Um, so First thing, very important, always, always, always disconnect the battery on your device. Um, that's for safety, both to avoid starting a fire, potentially shorting something out, and for the device, for it not to short circuit. So just using the spudger very carefully. Did I miss any screws here? No, I did not. Just being a little stubborn, and I think I already found our culprit. Okay, so right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Why is this being stubborn? Okay. Get back here. All right. Okay. I do not remember these being this stubborn, but okay, there we go. Now, one thing I would like to mention on these boards, we are not going to be removing the motherboard, but that's a potential. Disconnect the battery always. Get this cable out of the way. There is a small screw. Always, 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 always inspect the board for screws before you start prying, um, so you won't bust the board. On the last device, the screw was missing, and they had slobbered super glue right underneath here. And as I was trying to pry out, I tried a little bit of acetone, I tried a little bit of heat, still wouldn't come up, so I ended up snapping the board. So just for inspection, these were very loose. This came out a little too easy, so I think that's what's doing it, but I do want to inspect the connectors on the bottom too. So let's just get this. Uh, so this repair, it was fairly cheap. Um, the screen was about 15 bucks, and the battery thing was like $8. And then it was missing a SIM card tray that's like another $1.50. And then because I changed frames, I also got a new power volume button here. Parts were under 30 bucks. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to resell this or keep it because my daughter's been uh, kind of busting my chops for a phone. May just end up giving it to her. I'm not sure. So let's get this cover off and take a look and see what's going on here. All right, this one is just as stubborn. Okay. All right. So let's. All right. All right. Well, if you gotta be. Ooh. All right. So down here. Basically, I think I see a little bit of damage to this crud. Um, okay. All right. Okay. I do see a little bit of damage here to the display cable. Um, Not sure. Get some light on this. That could be what's doing it. So, not sure how I'm going to proceed here. Um, Anyways, so let me. All right. So let me get this disconnected for just a second. Get this board, starter board up, charging board. Okay. And just make sure that I have not. So, all right. So this speaker goes in here. Let me grab some adhesive so we can get that kind of glued down. All right. So I know there are a lot of adhesives out there. Um, I like to use the T7000. It's great glue, great grip strength, um, and fairly inexpensive. I got these two small tubes on Amazon for like $5, so it is cheap. So let's um, anyways, I'll close this up in a second. Let me get this in here. All right. So, yeah, I think I know what the culprit is. This display cable was a bit mangled. Something I did not notice when I um, put this together originally. It seems to snap in here just fine. And I mean, the charging board does seem to be good. As I said, it is showing voltage draw, so I'm not too concerned about it being faulty. Uh, so, I mean, I prefer the displays like some of the Samsungs that have the ribbon cables that can be swapped out. This unfortunately has it fused to the LCD. So, if this cable is bad, then I'm basically out on LCD. So, let's just double check the work, get this plugged in. Alright, this seems pretty firm in here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get this all the way together. I'll just put in like one or two screws
in each panel, crisscross, and test. And then if it boots up and is working, then I will proceed to um, button the entire thing back up. So, all right, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and for the battery, um, I just used this. I believe it's 2 millimeter Tesa tape. Um, I get this from Injured Gadgets. It's a couple bucks for a roll. It's really good. I've been using this for a couple years. Um, Before that, I was using the generic stuff on Amazon, but I was having like inconsistent results with that. So, when I found the original Tessa brand, I just decided to go with that. And this is checked up. So let me fix that while I have this open. All right. So I just wasted a small piece. That's fine. Um, that, clean that up in a second. All right. So, if you can't find this stuff, this is available in various widths. Obviously, 2 millimeter for what I use is a sweet spot. I mean, if you have larger areas, they do sell like the 5 millimeters, and I think that goes up from there. Um, Goes, I think, up to like a centimeter, which is for us Americans a little bit under half an inch. So that's pretty um, wide. So the Tessa tape, Captain tape or as you may know, a polyamide tape is used for insulating, and then um, the T7000 are my go-to adhesives. Um, I'll sometimes even use super glue in some very rare cases um, when I can't find a part and I need to get a frame put back together, or but that is very few and far between, and that's largely I'll do that on a larger device like a laptop if I can't find um, you know a case or a plastic piece or something like that. So let's get this. Um, okay, now what I am going to do, because I don't have an outlet handy that I can show you. So I don't have an outlet handy. Just hooked up my U USB voltmeter to a power bank. This isn't my main power bank, it's just an auxiliary one I have around the shop. So let's have a look and see how we did. So, um, so not to foreshadow, if for some reason this does not work, I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this. So, okay. So, first things first, let's plug her in. And, okay, so it's drawing current. And that definitely concerns me.
So not getting, okay, I did get a vibrate, which means the phone is booting, but we don't have a display. Fiddlesticks. Okay. All right. So I am not sure where I'm going to go with this. I don't know if I want to get a new display ordered, or I'm just going to leave this phone for parts. So if I do decide to um, proceed with this, I will publish a part two update. So for now, the phone's going to be left in its current state. And I do appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. Comments are always appreciated. And this has been another Wolf IT video. Stay curious, guys, and keep tinkering. Bye.